Attention monsters. Hello and welcome. If you may not have guessed this by reading the title of it, this is The Witcher 2. I've currently just started chapter 2. There was a bit of a fight. I don't 100% know why there was a fight of sort between two kings. I'm looking for Trish, who's been kidnapped by a sorceress, and I have to go to a council meeting, which is War Council, there we are. Which is just ahead here, and we can progress from the story from there. Alright. There'll be a lot of talking going on now, I presume, so I'll let them speak for themselves.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse.
Okay.
An old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news.
That's not a good
The
ratio.
good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, milady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pfft. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
it's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well,
How many?
we dwarves are near 200. But don't judge us by our number.
1,000 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5-1 against us. What think you of that?
Ah, seems fine.
We are few, they are many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael.
Was it the look I came with the Scoia'tael? It's a bit of a cookie arm stance.
Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers, here they are. I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. But even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon. He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorvith to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorvith stays.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye.
Nay. You killed my men, Elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwin's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
That was awfully dramatic. Okay, but understandable for whatever reason. Okay. Okay. That's not good.
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
A litter? Of kittens, or...?
She ceased casting spells.
Okay. She okay?
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking, I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
Can you heal her?
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use Letho right now.
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the Immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Trish has the Rose of Remembrance. We're looking for them.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe, who succeeded in cultivating the roses, enjoyed great respect,
Times have changed.
as have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find.
Okay, where to look for the Immortelles?
Where will we find immortals?
Hey,
They
well,
grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues.
of course.
The Immortelle will help restore them.
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into her heart.
Oh, like Pulp Fiction. Okay, why do we need blood? I've asked that.
The nearest king is on...
Oh,
You
asked all this.
What else do you need to...
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction.
Okay.
Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All right, all right. Let's forget the rings. I need a vast quantity of the power, no matter the source. Find something.
An
Okay.
immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic. Sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
Okay.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
Okay, missions galore.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
Okay. Right, let's see the journal. Oh, got tons of quests. So, in the absence of basically, obviously you don't see me playing dice and arm wrestling. I've been doing that and sorting out my bag. So, also got a Harpy contract. So it's the Rose of Remembrance. These are all the individual bits here. Fill up her home. I don't know what to do first.
Don't let her die, Vatican.
I'm not going to let her die. Alright, I can level up. So I'll do that first before we get on the mission. Keep the swordsmanship because it's doing me well so far. What's this one? Occult effects. I like that whirl. I can get onto it now. Unlocks the ability to deal additional damage to... Here we are. Additional... Take it to 10%? 100% I should say.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
Alright. Because originally I couldn't actually leave the city. Because the gate was closed. Of course, all these things open. Alright. All these missions. Alright. Journal. I have to find Trish. Basically, that's been my first port of call. Talk to Philippa.
Don't let her die, Vatican.
Can I get past, please? Can I get past, please? Excuse me. Are you gonna let me in? Alright. So, I obviously can't do this mission next. I'll have to go and pick something else. Standard. Okay. Let's go down south. All right. Oh, some sort of gathering of sorts.
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures. So anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies, so says Saskia, and so it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates, and get to work.
Okay. I've not been able to go through here before. And has this guy just been sitting all himself at this lonely... two guys.
Hello.
Hello. And a dog. Alright. Let me go and see Zoltan. He, as you guess, Zoltan, I think, may be in the pub.
I must talk to you, Witcher.
Okay, Mr. Elf.
What's going on?
I'm Elias, of Yorveth's commando. I have an urgent matter.
Tell me.
Men from Vergen have been disappearing for some time. We recently found some of their corpses, so it doesn't seem to be desertion.
Only men among the victims?
Young men, humans and elves.
Where did you find the bodies?
In different places, mainly in the burned village near the ravine that leads to the town.
I need to see the corpses.
They're all buried.
Where?
Beneath a mound in the forest behind Vergen, but you shouldn't go there.
Why not?
Desecrating graves is a serious offense. The families of the dead will be furious.
What state were the bodies in?
They looked gruesome. Nothing an elf would have done, nor a human.
I don't work for free.
You'll get your reward. Do well, and I may give you something more than coin. We're losing good men.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, another side quest on it. Always the joys of a beginning of
Let me tell you
a new mission and stuff like that. Just getting
from the sky.
hundreds of messages thrown
You
at
let
me.
one human in and in no time... Come on!
What's my mate? Right. Where is he?
Hey!
Oh, there he is. Zoltan.
Geralt, sit down. We haven't yet celebrated your raid into the mist. Ah, sorry. Where are my manners? Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the battles of Sodden and Brenna.
And all ends along the way.
You've already met Vergen's elder?
Greetings.
Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my throat's parched from all these greetings.
Funny. Those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. Around for everyone! On me!
We should really find that first, but let's have a
I'll
drink.
gladly wash the road's dust from my throat, especially in such good company.
Too bad Caleb Stratton's not here. May he rest in peace.
A worthy dwarf he was. Here's to him.
Sheldon, you're lagging behind.
I've got a little screw coming tonight.
More reason to drink makes you more vigorous.
My prick withers like an old crone's tits if I drink.
Then tie a carrot to it.
So, what brings you here, Geralt?
Oh, I love this game. Oh, I thought we were using basically another version of the word prick. And I'm like, oh, not the Scottish way, but why are you fighting first? Asking.
Have you ever heard of a plant called the Dwarven Immortelle?
Have we? The pigs have tight arses.
To tell the truth, I've no idea, Skaggs.
Well, it's just a saying.
You're the only one using it.
Witcher, the Immortelle. It appears most often near anthracite and aluminosilicate deposits.
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows? You might find it deep underground.
Okay.
Is the mine far?
Not at all. It's in Vergen itself, in the town's upper quarter.
You're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the Witcher that the mine's closed.
Closed, that's true. But it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground shit.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing.
A lot of people disappearing.
Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep. We wanted to send a crew of stout fellows in, but Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top and ready to defend the town. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge and overrun us all.
Looks like we arrived just in time. Hey, Geralt?
So it seems. Let's go.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Sheldon? You coming with us, or staying around to get your fuck?
Another chance like this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait. I'm with you.
Let's meet at the mine's entrance.
I think I've heard of you.
Oh. Right. Let's get ready to go. Not for go for a fuck. Let's go to the mine. Right. If the dwarfs will move. I know you're all very excited to be going. Okay. Alright. Like how everyone has to go one at a time through the door and close it. Alright. Because there's a loading screen behind it, that's why. Alright. One at a time through the door. Right, open the door. And I better do a save just in case. I'm looking I actually am on the search for something at the moment in time. Iron ore. I have got a recipe for a new silver sword, and I'm looking for a blue meteorite stone. So that's one of my number one priorities at the moment in time. I'm quite happy I followed them because I would have had no idea which way to go. What's in here? Oh, it's the bridge. Right, I know where I am. Just keep going up the stairs. Ah. There we are.
A true dwarf's got three things to do in life. Build a fortress, cut down an oak,
Okay,
and
I'm
plough
assuming they want to go then.
regularly.
Talk to Aldran.
The Witcher's on board. We can go.
Let's get to work, my bearded friends.
Open the shaft, Skags. If you kill off those monsters, the whole of Vergum will be grateful. I'm sure some coin would be found.
We'll keep that in mind, Cecil.
So, Sheldon, you opened the shaft yet?
Keep your pricks in your trousers. You can't just plough forward all the time. A mine is like a lover. You need to be gentle, so she accepts you moist and hot.
You and your musings, Sheldon.
Okay. Descend the lower passages to get to the Immortelle. Let's see how wet and moist this, hot and moist, I should say, this shaft is. Alright. Dwarfs follow me? Yes, they are. Alright. Part. Oh, poison harpy claw. Oh, I don't see this going well. I've not actually learned any more about harpies. Oh. Problem with this game. Alright. I think I might do a save. Just to save my bum. Oh. Okay. Oh, another one. I'll save you. I think I'll be minorly poisoned.
damn carrion. That was close.
What was that?
Necrophages. With this many appearing, they must have a nest nearby.
Okay.
Come on! Show yourselves!
You wet your wick recently, Witcher?
These dwarfs seem awfully occupied with my sex life. And their own sex life more than anything else. The ore I always do. Let's take that. Let's... Do I have to go... Which way do I go? Oh good, I can light up the way as I go. Oh! Which way you go? Use. Right. Is this the way I originally came? Alright. Just because it was blue, I thought I can get some meteoroid, some blue stone basically more than else. Oh. Am I heading out? Okay, and we're back to the beginning of the mine. That was well done. Okay, let's go a little bit further, and I think that'll be it for today. Alright. I think we should go anti-clockwise? Clockwise, let's go clockwise. Always a good way of doing it.
Stay close to me.
Oh. Hopefully not everyone can die, that would be horrible. Okay. Careful, looks like they're exploded as well. I have to be more careful of them exploding. Alright. Right. Key required. Always a good sign. Right. What is up there? Right. What is around here? Can I go down that way? Right. Let's check the next room and see what's going on in there. I see you. It's a greater one. Oh, there's tons of them. Probably not the best time to have a conversation, dwarves. Right. Okay. Right.
How are things, Geralt?
Not really want to chat at the moment in time.
Belly full, axe sharpened, and
Okay.
liquor awaits. Ready for battle. How are things, Geralt?
Do you really think I want to chat at the moment in time? Okay, we need a key for this room. We're going to head back the way we came. But thank you very much for watching this episode. Feels like I'm finally starting to get somewhere in Chapter 2. Now they've opened up all the missions, as they tend to do with these games. You end up with 1,001 different missions. That's the key required for that room. And get back to the middle chamber. Here we are. Start some light. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy what I do, please subscribe. Any comments always appreciated. Okay, that's the way I've just came. So I'm trying to remember for my own brain more than anything else. Where I've been and where I've not. Any comments always appreciated. Subscribe if you want to see more. Any likes on my videos always appreciated as well. It helps me get found by more people and stuff like that. But as always, thank you and good night, and I'll spend the rest of the evening in this lovely cave with some dwarfs speaking about their pricks. Normal Saturday night for me then. Alright, thank you, bye.